All right, welcome back to another episode of Boys Lunch Talk. Today we're talking about girls.
Girls.
And maybe talking about a little bit about guys, you know?
Yeah.
Bros and everything of these sorts.
Yeah.
You prepared?
I'm prepared. Not really. We're trying to no intro. No intro music?
No intro. I do feel like I'm hunched over.
Right. I don't know. I don't know how much of a fan.
Does it sound bad if I'm way back here? I feel like it's echoey.
But I don't want to. Okay, whatever. We'll just. It's fine.
We'll just look like.
All right. I feel like a camel.
I don't know if I.
Then you feel slouched over.
I know. And then if I sit like this, I feel awkward. And
I feel weird sitting like this.
we could just go like.
No, because then you're gonna hear the rattling. Yeah, like that. Okay.
Yep, can't pick it up.
Girls. Sam has been dating Skylar for 2 years and a couple months. 2 months.
2 years and do some math. Yeah, it'd be like 26 months. 2 years and 2 months.
All right. So 2 years ago.
Actually, tomorrow is 2 years and 2 months.
2 months. Okay.
But probably not when you see this. So not tomorrow.
No. But 2 years ago, I was a different person, Sam. And I always tell Sam that. Like, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. So do you feel, and Skylar made a TikTok. Go and check her out. I'm not going to expose her.
It's like Skylar.Maloney3
okay, there
probably.
We go.
Probably.
Yeah, and it was like a watch me and my boyfriend grow up together. Mm-hmm. Or like grow together. And you looked like we all did. It was sophomore year?
Puberty.
Yeah, puberty finally hit.
Yeah, it was kind of...
Freshman year?
I think puberty was pretty much done for me. It was more maturing.
You change every year.
Yes.
Yearbook
but
picture.
Essentially it was more, that personal growth.
So it was that progression from your guys' first picture together at that football game, right? Uh-huh. Was that the first one? And then most recent. Yeah. Yeah, it was cute. That was really cute, man.
Thanks.
But how's that been? How's that experience been?
I definitely love her to death. She's my best friend and my girlfriend.
That's awesome.
Which is something that I am very fortunate for.
Mm-hmm.
And it was funny, last night we were actually on a call, and she goes, "What do you like about me?"
Nothing.
I was like, I was playing Rocket League. So I was like, babe, I love your humor, which I do. I honestly, we're very similar, which I love because we can joke and really understand each other in the way we think. But the most important thing, I think, is that she's my best friend and I'm her best friend. And that's really why this works, is because we get each other so much and get along so well most of the time. Like, it is not perfect. Like, I will 100% will tell you it's not perfect. If we were dating, even though we're like best friends, it would not go well.
No.
Like, just constantly having that reliance on someone is like the greatest gift, but it's also hard. Do you feel like there are relationships where you're not each other's best friend, but you're dating? Oh, for sure.
Where it's not that same...
For sure. Yeah. I think... I don't know. Like, I feel like there's definitely... Like, obviously, if you're dating a girl for a month, there's no way she's your best friend.
No.
Right? She's your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Unless you had been best friends and then started dating, right? Yeah. But I think actually most relationships... I don't know. I feel like I think marriages work when... I don't know how I'm giving marriage advice, but...
Yeah, no, I can too. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
But, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it works because you're each other's...
Best friends,
like one and only. Like, you can always count on them. Yeah. It's not like I'd always choose Skylar over you. Like, that's the realistic thing. Like, I would... That sounds horrible.
I know, it's okay.
Like, if... this sounds horrible, but if you and Skylar were both dying and I could only save one of you, I would have to save Skylar. I don't know where I'm going with this.
I don't know why'd you say that? Screw you, John.
No, but that would be like...
I get what you're saying.
Anything. Like, she is my... I honestly feel so bad now. Like, I can't believe that came out. Like, it's like, okay, you know the saying, like, bros before hoes. Yeah. Like, the hose is not a very nice word.
No, not at all.
Not a great saying anymore, but it rhymes, so it makes up for it. Yeah. I think there's a lot of truth to that in the way where it's, don't let your girlfriend change who you are and dictate who you hang out with
Yeah.
and how your friends are.
Because I've seen my brother, not his current fiance. That's weird, fiance.
Yeah, dude, your brother's engaged.
I know, that's wild. But
Daniel's brother just got engaged.
I know, that's weird.
They were dating for like, I think 5 years, 7 years.
Really?
Like a long time, I think. Yeah. High school.
High school, wow. I mean, I guess
Maybe, I don't
Andrew
know.
and Emily knew each other in high school. Well, they knew each other since they're toddlers. But
Yeah, back on track.
back on track. Yeah, my brother was in a toxic relationship where I feel like they weren't best friends, and she was really controlling of who he hung out with and who. This one time he went to winter formal, which is like Tolo, but you dress up for it.
Yeah.
And she said, "I'm gonna have more fun going with my friends than going with you." And so Andrew went alone with his guy friends who all had dates. I don't know which button it is, but I know that's good. And
Wait. Why would you say that? Did they break up?
No.
Wow.
So,
If I said that to Skylar, bro,
well,
I would
but
get
the
slapped.
the thing
I
is
would get
our
slapped.
our guy friends and Skylar's friends are all like connected, so that would never happen.
Oh, they
but in
weren't.
this one, it wasn't connected. It wasn't like it was two separate groups.
So the girlfriend chose the friends
over the. So in that sense,
and then Andrew was probably pissed, right? Your brother?
no, he was a simp back then. Like he was like, oh, okay. And
I
then
know, but like, would you have been mad in that situation?
yes, I would have been pissed.
Okay, so then you see how I understand. Like, you understand how I choose
Skylar.
in that instant.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. In this
I'm just
scenario
I just,
that I'm no,
I
he's
just
trying
feel
to
really bad.
backtrack.
I'm trying to backtrack because I feel really
no,
bad.
it's fine. But back
It's
on
not
track.
just you, by the way. It's like anyone.
Gunner.
Oh, Gunner or Skylar? Dude. Probably Skylar because Gunner's going to die soon.
That's sad.
Not
Gunner's
soon.
his dog.
Gunner is my dog.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know where I was gonna say something.
Okay.
Back on track. In my many relationships that I've had, with sarcasm because I haven't had a girlfriend longer than 3 weeks.
How many girls have you kissed?
I don't know, man. None. I haven't kissed
None?
a girl. Yeah,
What? None.
none. I haven't kissed a girl.
I can think of 3. Is it more or less than that? It's definitely more.
Weird. This is weird. This is weird. This is going on the internet.
All right, whatever.
But what do you think about dating your best friend? Right?
Like,
because
being best friends and then dating her?
Yeah, like
I think it can work if there's actually that romantic side there.
Yeah,
And it's not forced.
like Jim and Pam
Yeah,
from The Office.
Exactly.
But
Like, they were best friends because they were hiding the romantic side.
Yeah.
When really they just wanted to be like a couple.
oh, it's cute.
I don't know.
Because you dated your best friend, right?
Yeah.
And that
Well,
kinda-
yeah. It was like 9th grade. So, like, I think that had a lot to do with it. Like, being immature. And I think we were just really close because, I don't know. You know, like, at that age, it's like when you find someone that you're close with, like, you stay close with them.
Yeah,
Because, like, I don't know. At that, it's like everyone's, like, swerving, finding friendships, relationships.
yeah. Because the second you hit high school, you become kind of
Exactly.
fake and you find new friends.
So that was, like, the person that I had from middle school to high school.
yeah,
And she was, I mean, like, at the time, like, we were best friends, you know? I think just the whole relationship side we forced.
yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
pushed it, and then we were too different, and then split.
yeah. And that's kind of like the interesting thing about high school. I feel like is that some people just aren't mature enough to be in relationships.
That is so true.
And they'll say really stupid things, and then like that's what I love about not being in a relationship is that like within our friend group
You can say whatever
I can
you
say
want.
whatever I want, and there's no there's repercussions, and repercussions have come, but there's no repercussions from one sole person like you made me look bad, like, you know.
Yeah, like, if I make a joke
Because
about
if you make a
Skylar
joke-
in the wrong moment, she'll get upset.
Yeah, and then
That's the fact, yeah.
and he won't stop hearing it for another week versus
Well, it used to be a week. We've, like, that's the thing with we're dating for so long.
2 years.
The first 6 months, no, the first 4 months, honeymoon stage, are amazing. You guys are just hard eyes for each other. Oh, this is so great. We're meant to be. 6 months come, and it's like the winter and finals time is when I've realized that we struggle is because we're both really busy and just really stressed.
Yeah.
It's like we want to be with each other and want to help each other, but just both can't.
Oh, because you go from hanging out every single day and like being in that initial stage to then, oh crap.
Yeah. But when you're dating someone for 2 years, it's like, I don't know, you just start to get each other. You just start to understand. Like the 6 months point is sort of difficult because then you're like, okay, we're out of the honeymoon stage, but now we're actually like dating. Like we've been dating for a while. And then it's like, then you get past that. If you're like able to like say, hey, like we actually both still really like each other. Let's move past this and fix, that's the hard thing is you have to be willing to give up. Oh, that was aggressive. You have to be willing to give up some of like your
freedom.
I don't want to say freedom because it shouldn't be freedom. Like Skylar and I haven't really given up freedom.
Free time?
No, not free time. It's just like you have to, you kind of have to put that person first. Not every instance, but in a lot of instances.
Yeah.
Like it's this weird, really difficult balance where you're figuring out how to say, I need me time and I need to be like self-growth. Mm-hmm. But then like also like I want to grow as a couple together and I want to spend time together and I want to help you and I want to be there for you. So finding that balance is really difficult. And I think Skylar and I didn't find that balance until about the year mark. Year mark. So then a year to a year and a half was great.
Because you found that rhythm.
Yeah, and you're like, and summer is usually like super fun because you're just, it's sunny, everyone's happy, you get to go out and like do stuff.
And there's not school.
Exactly. Winter, there's school, there's finals.
The holidays,
right? You're a lot of like, depending on who your parents and family, what their traditions are. Like she would go on vacation someplace and like my family was always very open about having like, oh yeah, of course she could come over for Christmas. But it's like, she's not going to come over for Christmas with my family. She has her own family.
She has her own family.
So it's like, there's a lot of time where you don't see each other and then like you're trying to still connect. But then it was probably like when I moved, that was difficult because now we're busy with online school. We're both working. And I'm 30 minutes away from her, which is not that far.
30 minutes isn't that far, but it has that like barrier kind of.
But I could previously I was 10 minutes away from her.
Yeah.
So after work, I could easily go to her house, hang out for a couple hours
and then go
or
home.
even an hour. Like that's the big difference. I could go to her house and it's going to sound bad and hang out for an hour and it would still feel worth it, or like 30 minutes and it would still feel worth it. The hard thing now, or is that we were so busy. It's like, it wasn't worth the 30-minute drive to go hang out with her for 30 minutes and then another 30-minute drive.
I want you to know that sounds awful. That sounds terrible. But I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure she knows too.
That's why we were struggling. But then honestly, there was a night where it was kind of a breaking point. And we were like on the phone and we're like both like, we don't know. Like,
yeah. But then you love each other.
No, like that night we were like, let's break up. Next morning, right? Emotions calm down. You wake up.
Yeah.
You don't talk for till noon, and then you realize, okay, all I want to do is talk to her. Right? I was the one that was like, okay, like, I just like, let's break up. Right? Because sometimes it feels like you just need to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But then it's like, I really shouldn't have.
Yeah.
And she was like, I 100% agree. Like, you just have to put in the effort.
Yeah.
No, it's not easy. It's really not easy, but it's worth it if she's your best friend.
Yeah, in the long run.
Yes, and I want you to know that if you were dying and she was dying, I would go and drive to her and call 911 while I was driving, even though it's illegal. I'd do it to save your life.
It's like Batman, Dark Knight.
Also, I've known her way longer than you.
Yeah, okay, it's whatever. Dude, okay, hold on. Think in your heads, how long do you think we've known each other? Just for a second, the listeners.
1 month? 2 months?
All right, we're going to stop there. Like we've known each other for like a year and a half, but like we've been friends for like 10 months, 11 months. Like legitimate friends.
Really?
Yeah.
When was the first time we like hung out? I don't remember.
It was like end of the school year. It was probably around this time, honestly. Because I remember looking back.
So we've known each other for more than a year.
Yeah, we've known each other for more than a year, but like I know a bunch of people.
Okay, so
But I'm talking about like friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, that's different. I'm sorry. Let me
Were we
take
friends in summer or no?
No. I was even looking back. Like a year ago was the trip that when Sydney, Peyton, and Riley came up, and like we weren't friends then. Like we weren't like.
Oh, like I'm not in any of those memories.
You were in one of them at Caroline's Halloween party. You were in the background of like a picture, and so I saw you. But like it wasn't.
I'm just a background character.
Yeah, he's a background character
life.
at this point. But yeah, so like it's.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Isn't that crazy, dude?
People come and go in life.
Background character.
I know.
Our lives are like movies. Think about that.
Yeah.
You have your own life. I'm just living in it.
I know.
Now,
That's crazy.
Would like to think I'm one of the main characters in your movie, as of now in this chapter.
Let me die.
Okay,
It's all right.
me or your mom dying. Who are you saving?
My mom.
Exactly,
Screw you,
dude.
it's not the same. Okay, all right. Don't try to justify it again. It's
Okay,
fine. No, I
okay,
totally
okay.
understand. I understand.
Me or Riley? Exactly.
No, that's different though, because Riley's gonna be blood soon.
Skylar's pretty much blood. Skylar's blood.
I'm not gonna entertain this
See,
thought.
it's Riley.
I'm not gonna entertain this.
Me or
That's not-
Sydney?
I'm not gonna entertain
another one of your best
I'm
friends.
not gonna entertain these thoughts.
Why?
Because that's messed up.
It's not messed up.
There's no point.
It's not like a hierarchy. It's just like it wouldn't hurt my feelings because it's a different type of relationship and connection. I understand that.
Riley, like we're gonna be brother-in-laws.
Exactly.
That is crazy.
That's a completely different relationship.
Yeah.
It's on a deeper level.
So what I'm
Next subject.
well, no. I was gonna go back to relationships really quick. I was thinking, we know I was not gonna say names, but like a relationship that fell apart during quarantine, and a lot of relationships did. Where
Who?
and so like
something like
the main reason for that was they weren't seeing each other as much, and they were just getting out of that honeymoon stage, and then that was probably really awkward for them.
I know, I love it. Everyone on the podcast can be like, "What happened?" We just went silent.
Yeah,
John muted us and then whispered in my ear.
Okay, but it went out of that honeymoon stage for the first 3-4 months, and then they couldn't see each other because of COVID, and that was like right where everyone was taken super seriously, staying at home, like April, March.
Quarantine was difficult. You couldn't see her. Like
Yeah.
you couldn't see your girlfriend.
Yeah, I couldn't see my girlfriend. It was crazy, and
what's funny about Skylar is, I always saw her as like my best friend, and I'd call her like bro and homie.
rookie mistake right there.
And do you remember her getting pissed at
I
me?
remember that.
Like she would get so mad. She's like, "I'm not your bro. I'm your girlfriend." And like,
Okay, sweetie. Like,
I know, babe. Like it's like
that's weird.
I don't know.
Little pet names.
I want a girlfriend that can be a bro, you know?
Homie. Yeah, no, I feel that.
And I think Skylar has morphed into that because she now understands that being a bro doesn't mean she's not my girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's actually like deeper. Like I'd rather have a bro than like a girlfriend.
No, I get what you're saying.
Like a bro friend. Like a bro friend. I just spoke German.
Do you think that you two have changed each other as time has gone?
Completely. I think we'd be pretty different people if no. Okay, so like I think like I've always known who I am, and I think whether or not like she can, like I think she's made me a better person 100%. But more or less, I think I'd be the same person if I had not dated her.
Okay, no, I can see that.
But on her side, I think, dude, you're just staring at me because you know what douchey comment's gonna come out of my mouth. Okay, so she hates talking about the future. You know, she like doesn't like to think, and I'm very future oriented.
Yeah.
So I think I have helped her.
It sounds really cocky.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
No, it's not.
You're just trying to, whatever.
Just trying to make fun of you.
I feel like I've helped her find her goals and sort of find herself. You know, I feel like girls are like, this is just girls in general, are way more subject to the drama and insecurities of high school.
Not to say that boys aren't insecure, but yes.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, boys are obviously insecure. What's one of your insecurities?
My arms, my hands.
Was that from last
That was
episode?
from last episode.
Yeah, you guys already know mine. What do
Yeah,
you mean your hands?
I don't know. I'm lanky. Like I saw the episode. My hand was like spread out like this, and I was like, oh, what the?
Oh no, it was
In that picture.
It was one of the pictures.
In the picture, and my hand's like all the way down, and it's going down to like my knee, or no, not my knee, my ankle. And I'm like, what? How does that work?
Yeah, no, that,
And it's like
that
the
photo
depth, and
did
I
make
just
me
deleted that.
Oh, wait. From what? No, but do you remember the one from Leavenworth when we went to
Yeah,
plane?
that's what I'm talking
the
about.
cabin.
Where it's all the way down.
Dude, he
here.
looked
And
like
I was
Slenderman.
It was insane, and I hadn't worked out in like 4 months because it was like right out of quarantine. So I was like chubby. I'm still chubby, but like
I don't think you're
it's
chubby.
going
I don't
all
think
the
you
way
ever
down.
really get chubby. Like
No, I'm just lanky.
Where you get chubby, no one ever sees.
my love handles.
Yes, you get love handles.
It's insane.
Which is actually so nice because no one sees it.
Yeah, and when I wear a sweatshirt, it's gone. It's
No
incredible.
one, yeah, but even if you're wearing this shirt, no one would really see it.
No, and my chest sometimes do, but
Yeah, but then that just makes you look like you got a big chest.
yeah, and look massive. Yeah, that's my insecurities. But back to overgeneralization about women. That sounded bad.
Whoa!
That sounded bad. That sounded bad.
We're not gonna go to overgeneralizing women because
That was
that's not nice.
no. Wait, weren't you just doing that?
Well,
You're talking
I
about
say
subjugating to drama. Back to
teenage
that point.
girls
Yes.
are typically more subject to the
Yeah,
drama and insecurity.
definitely,
I think
yeah.
that's a pretty.
That's
I think anyone would blankly agree to that.
Yeah,
statement.
no, I'm totally on board with that.
So I think I was just I helped her give that fork in the ground that she could always rely on. You know, when girl drama was there.
Girl drama's so stupid.
Honestly, like there's been points where there's been drama like not with us. Like we don't really have drama. Like you, me, Daniel, we don't have drama.
No.
And if we do, we're like, dude,
Yeah, we're
shut
just,
up.
Yeah, we're
And
just
it
like super
literally-
upfront about it.
It literally ends there. That would be my one piece of advice. Just be super straightforward to people.
Don't beat around the bush. And high school is too short too to cause conflict and
yeah,
stuff. If you don't like someone, just don't like them and like move on. Yeah.
Cut them off.
There's a lot of snakes.
Anyways, I honestly, so many trains of thought. I don't even know where I'm going with this.
I think
Anyways, and I think, guy drama.
yeah.
Like, there's been times where I've like been really uncertain who my friends are,
Yeah.
and like, especially like sophomore year. I don't know. Like, high school is just like I'm telling you, high school is just like
It was crazy.
you have this huge group of friends. I think it goes like pretty much two ways. You have a huge group of friends freshman year, and then it just like splits and splits and splits until
Yeah.
you have your main little core.
Yeah.
Or you don't really have friends going into freshman year, and then you find that group.
Yeah.
And it kind of grows.
Yeah, and for me, it was kind of a combination of both because I moved into my school freshman year, kind of. I knew a couple people, found that group. Group was really big. Group started splitting off. People started going, and I don't
Yeah.
want to sound like I was the glue of the friend group. When I moved, like there were some
yeah,
people
just
that
say,
like,
yeah.
no, I'm totally with you with that. But I've said that twice in the episode. I'm gonna hate myself after. Totally
What?
with you on that. I'm gonna watch.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
When did you say that earlier? I don't know. You're like Joe Biden. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's so funny. I love when he says that.
Gosh, maybe losing a train of thought.
You're the glue.
I was the glue. Yeah. So look at me. Look at John. Yeah. No. But like same thing. Like sophomore year. Totally with you on that, man.
It's like you don't really like. Who is my really really close friend?
And when I moved, I was so insecure about losing all my friends in Oregon too. Like who's actually gonna make the effort? And I now know who makes the effort to be friends. And then as you go through high school, I mean, the group chat starts bigger, starts massive. And then I promise you, if that group chat stops talking and there's people that you're still friends with in that group chat, there's a group chat without you because it splits off.
That's so sad but true.
And then it splits off again. There's probably,
There's tons of group chats without us in it.
yeah, there's probably like 3 splits
In our
from
friends.
from a big group. Oh, I don't want to call it, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, that's totally fine because you find your people. Like you find the people that are like you or that you enjoy being around, and there's nothing wrong with that. And the thing about guys versus girls, because we've seen like the girls in our group have drama, and it's the stupidest thing. It's like, just leave it. This has no relevance tomorrow.
I think our girlfriends are like actually
Yeah, my girlfriend is
like
just,
better than average with the drama stuff.
No, they're really good.
Yeah.
And because like sometimes I'll be there and I was like, shut up. Like honestly, like because I once again don't have a name in the game. I don't have a girlfriend.
That's so
So
true,
I can
dude.
say whatever
You have
I
no
want.
risk. That's incredible. See, that's the thing.
Because what are they gonna do? Kick me out? I mean,
That is the downside with having a girlfriend.
you have
Honestly,
that.
You have that other image that you have to protect.
Yeah.
And that other person,
well,
which is
because
it's also a good thing.
I'm not
but-
calling Skylar out, but when we were playing volleyball and Alex hit her with the ball or something, and then you went and helped her out, and then she got mad because you helped her out. You remember that? Versus
Well,
then,
Skylar has this funny thing where she gets hurt, like in groups. She wants to play the tough card and just be like, I'm totally fine, I'm totally fine.
yeah, she's a badass.
But I know when she's hurt.
Yeah.
And even that, I'm just trying to go help her up, right?
Yeah.
I think what makes her upset, she doesn't care if I help her up. It's me asking, are you okay? Mm-hmm. Then she's like, yeah. And then she'll like push me off her. And then because I asked, it'll make her even more frustrated. And all I'm just trying to do is help.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing with having a girlfriend is you're not only, you have to be in control of your emotions, but you also have to watch
Be
and
mindful,
be careful and
yeah.
mindful of your girlfriend's emotions.
And I'm not mindful. And it's awesome. There's
that
pros
is-
and
that's
cons.
pretty
There's
nice.
pros and cons. But sidetrack,
I hope Sky listens to this.
PlayStation, and she's probably not going to.
No, she probably won't. But
Sidetrack, PlayStation and Xbox is recording their party chats.
yeah, I
Talking about guys.
saw that. Apparently, are they actually cross-platform now?
Yeah, for the most games are starting
I saw
to.
a tweet. They're like both tweeted, and they're like,
Because there's
now we're both.
there's
trying
no
to-
point. Like, there's no point to be separate entity. Like, obviously, the competing companies, they want to get the bid for that. But
Yeah.
if Daniel's on Xbox or Daniel's on PlayStation and we're on Xbox and we want to play Rocket League together, we should have that ability to play together.
Yeah, 100% agree.
And they're doing.
But-
They did that with Fortnite. They did that with Modern Warfare, and it works so well. Where you just talk in the party within the game.
Yeah, yeah.
They're starting to do that with more and more games, which is awesome.
So then, why would you get an Xbox over a PS4? So like, well, now it's PS5 over the Xbox One something.
One X or no, not X. That one already came out. I know. It's the new generation model.
Okay. Anyways, you're more of a gamer. Mm-hmm. You know more about that stuff.
Yeah,
Why
as
would you
far-
choose one of the other? Like,
Well, personal choice is: do you want to play like the new Spider-Man? Because that's like the game that came out with the PS4. Have you seen that? Like the free roam
yeah.
Spider-Man versus like Halo. Because there's Xbox exclusive games, Microsoft exclusive, like Forza.
oh,
So
okay, because
there's these-
Microsoft makes their own games.
Yeah, so there's exclusive games for
Does-
each. Uncharted is an exclusive to PlayStation. And it's like it's a free reign.
What company owns PlayStation?
Sony.
So does Sony make their own games, or not really?
I think they probably have like companies that they work with that it's
Yeah.
an exclusive for, so they'll like promote the games like Uncharted, like, and so that's a big conflict. And there's obviously like that console war. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but
Oh,
like
yeah,
Xbox
100%.
versus PlayStation versus PC. PC is on a
Versus
different breed.
Nintendo
Did you see,
Switch?
like Draco's? No, Nintendo Switch is not a console. Like Draco's like
It's
PC
kind of a
in
mobile
the
console.
setup.
Anyways, yeah.
Like that's insane. That
Yeah, Draco's
costs like a couple
PCs.
$1,000s.
Yeah, it's nice.
And there's some people who drop like 10K on a gaming setup. But where's I going with this? Oh yeah, the recording
know.
of the parties. Mm-hmm. That's dangerous. Because you take one thing. Okay. Okay. Whoa. I gotta choose my words carefully here. You can take things out of context really easily. Like something that we say in the podcast and then we correct ourselves. Like someone could take that first part and take it out of context. And what's happening with Xbox is that people have the ability to say they're getting bullied and pull the recordings from that. And so if they hear me and they see the log of Sam, you're an idiot, and call that bullying,
Is that one of their?
I think they can like pull like.
No, I know, but is that like is idiot across the line, or is it more stuff like super aggressive stuff?
See, I would understand like derogatory terms and like racial things and things like that.
Yeah, racial slurs.
Yeah,
and
racial slurs and like all that stuff. But what I'm saying is that it's good in the sense that it's protecting kids, younger kids especially, that
Totally.
are hopping on. And but the thing is, there's a thing within Call of Duty culture, like Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. I don't know if you ever played Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 is easily the most toxic platform.
I
in
thought you said
gaming
the Star
experience.
Wars game was.
Okay, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is really toxic too. Like they like go personal. They don't even know me. But it's a good protective measure, but then at the same time I'm like, dude, like what if you say something stupid, you don't mean it.
Yeah.
It's late at night.
And you're just with the bros.
You're just with the bros, and then that's out there. And it's like, well, and that's, I mean, anything you say on your phones, That's not going away. Like Snapchat is not going away. I hope everyone knows that.
You know, I 100% agree. But maybe this is the good turning point where we can actually start
No.
not name calling in Modern Warfare and start being like, hey man, nice shot.
No, that would never happen within Call of Duty. But I think it's good to protect against some very specific instances. And like online, like, cyberbullying is real.
Yeah.
But
It is.
we'll see how it plays out.
It is. You know what?
Why?
I was online school today. My laptop fell on my finger.
You got bullied?
I got cyberbullied.
No, you did not. Okay, I think there's
Just a dad joke, sorry.
there's a distinct. Oh, I thought you meant the people in your class made fun of you. You got the computer was bullying you?
Like the computer fell on my finger.
Yeah, intentionally. Okay,
it hurt
got
me.
you. I think there is a difference. Back on my point, there's a difference between like guy banter and bullying.
Yeah, but like,
And there's a fine line because sometimes, I'm not going to say who, sometimes it's me, sometimes it's our other friend, but people will take it too far. And it'll like get like really quiet and you're like, is this jokes or is this making fun? Because I will make fun of Sam in certain aspects of him and it's male banter. But then if like I'm being passive aggressive, I feel like there's a difference. But then, for example, like teachers, Miss Peterson, she couldn't tell the difference. So when I was mean to Canyon, or when I was
when you were just joking around, messing around,
joking
like you
around,
always
screwing
do.
around, like right, and then teachers take it the wrong way. Like no, this is just, you know what I'm saying? Like the difference between like male and like this is another thing that I struggle with. Like guys will be guys.
Sounds like toxic masculinity.
Okay, and we can talk about this.
Well, no, I think unless I don't know.
It's a difficult topic to talk about.
Yeah, is that still recording? Yeah, the red light's blinking, right?
Okay, yeah.
Sorry. I think there's some things that shouldn't be said no matter who you're with or what audience.
Yes.
Even if you're with your bros, there's things that should not be said, even if your friends don't care. But I also think that as a friend group, there's certain things that you guys are okay with saying that aren't necessarily derogatory or offensive
Yeah,
to other groups of people.
but within that group, it's kind of mean. You know, like making fun of your friends.
Yeah, like you make fun of my cancer. Which is funny. Like I get that. It's actually kind of an old joke now because it's
In certain scenarios.
Yeah,
because
in
like
certain
obviously
scenarios.
if you're like a doctor's appointment and then I'm like
like we were playing football the other day. And I almost ran into one of my buddies, and my buddy goes, "Dude, I would have knocked the cancer out of you."
see, that's appropriate. But
That's banter where maybe a teacher, like you said, would be like,
Whoa.
that's not okay.
exactly. And so that's like kind of like that line that some people don't see. But no, I agree. There are certain topics and things that
Don't even need to be said.
yeah, because what's the point? Because yeah, you can get away with it within your group of friends, within your bros, within your and
My sister's taking a college class on curse words and the meaning behind curse words. And she said it's really actually interesting because it's like, are these really actually curse words or do we just give them the power to be
social
curse words?
constructs.
Yeah. So she had to create this survey and like, it was a bunch of sayings and phrases with these bad words in it in different like contexts.
And you had to describe it?
And you had to rate it on a scale from 1 to 10 on how taboo it is. So 1 being, oh, it's not taboo.
Yeah.
10 being like, I would never say that.
Yeah.
So it was like, WTF.
Yeah.
Like, where are you? Like, WTF. Where are you? How taboo is that, in your opinion? I think it's like a 1.
to 1, yeah.
Like, I don't think that's that, like obviously, it's unnecessary, but it's like, not, I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah.
But then there's one that was like, I don't like that. I'm trying to think of like a semi-clean one, and there's just not because, like, I don't want to say it.
Yeah. But no,
Like, I don't care about the words, but like,
And I think people do give power to words.
yeah.
Like I think if you choose, and then this is where people are going to disagree. I feel like if you
Well,
choose to
certain
take
words, certain
no,
words.
okay, yeah, certain words. Like there's
Swear-
obviously
like swear
words.
words.
We're not talking about derogatory terms.
We're talking about like the F word,
Yeah, or like what's up, B?
biatch,
Yeah,
like britches. You know?
like if your guy friend says that and you like, oh, like what? Like take offense to that. That's kind of on you because, you know, I feel like we don't go down this road.
I mean, I don't think. I think in the right context,
It's fine.
it's you give power to the word.
Yeah, in the right context. But there's something like, all right. I'm just being really careful with what I'm saying because I don't want to.
That's the hard thing. We have to censor ourselves.
Well, it's not even censoring. It's just like being
Saying, well, we don't want to say the wrong thing.
Have it come bite me in the butt like my Xbox party could because someone takes something out of context because I'm playing with my friends.
It's like the TikTok videos that are like, if our group chat got released.
Oh yeah, how many years in prison?
And there's like always the kid that's, like 1 or 2 years. That's probably, I'd say that's like me. Going to jail for 1 to 2 years.
I mean, what? I don't think I could. Yeah.
Then there's the kid that's, 10
years.
10 years. And there's always the kids that's like 15, 20. And then there's always like the 1 or 2 kids sentenced to life.
And the thing that I've started to realize after watching Social Dilemma changed my life. Like that stuff is stored.
Yeah.
And imagine politics in 20 years if Snapchat got released. Imagine how different you...
Dude, like Billy Joe is running for president. It's like, there's a Snapchat of you calling your friend. Like, I don't know, what's a funny, what's a trendy term right now? Like a
Simp.
trendy insult. Simp. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. And that turned like really bad.
Yeah.
It's like simp. Yeah.
No, I get what it is. Yeah, so I mean, obviously be mindful what you post too. Because that's...
Just don't play Modern Warfare.
Yeah. No, it's toxic.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's the end. You have anything else you want to say?
End of the story. John's lonely.
John, okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
So John, drop your ads.
I want to meet these people in real life.
Are you like interested in having a girlfriend?
No, honestly, like right now at this point in my life.
About a week ago, I remember you did. Dude. John is a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, you know me.
He wants a girlfriend. He wants a girl. Like you just want to cuddle a girl and stuff.
It's weird.
Well, it's what you say. And then it goes to like, nah, girls are stupid.
Girls.
I feel like you get enough dose of Skylar where it's like enough for you.
I'm like, okay, that's enough for me.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of.
And then I see the commitment and then the financial obligation that you have. Like,
well, okay, it used to be that way, and that's dudes. Treat your girlfriend, treat her right, treat her well, buy her things, but
there's a but. We're not made of trees or money.
There's a point. We're not made of trees.
Money doesn't grow on trees.
That's the stupidest saying ever.
All right, continue.
But there is a point where you guys gotta like, and Skylar and I got this. Like, we take turns paying, and it's like there's a point where you're like, all right, I can't fund this all.
No, you run out of money.
Yeah, which was good. So you're not looking. You're not interested.
There's no one around. There's no one where I'm like, man. I
mean, there's and there's
End of the story. We're going to college.
All right, this gets 10,000 likes. We'll drop who John has a crush on. Yeah, stay tuned.
Is that the end?
I have no idea. All right.
I don't know, man. All right. This is good.